I believe, we're going to see the best Daniel Dubois come next weekend. And
this is Jonathan Agger, Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Franklin Ignatius here at the first press conference ahead of your fight with Jeamie TKV October 19th at the Copper Box. Franklin, how's things going first?
Thank you very much. Things are going very well. I think we're short of 6 weeks out for the fight, and preparations are well underway, and we're looking to put on a good performance on the night.
Now, speaking to Jeamie, he said you know each other very well. There's no tension, beef, all that. You sparred each other, fought each other. Would you go along with that? This is just purely business.
100%. I think we've known each other for years. I'm sure he'll be the first to admit that. This is simply a fight that has to happen for this stage of our career. But yes, we've known each other and we go back a long time. 100%.
When I spoke to Jeamie, I was like, did you actually expect you two to fight? Given how well you know each other, and he was like, not really, but the fight just presented itself, and here we are, kind of thing. So is that how you see it?
I agree. Neither of us turned pro looking to fight one another. It was not that specific situation. But professional boxing being what it is, we were both presented with this fight at this specific stage of our career, and it made sense for where we were, so we took it and we're here.
Do you think you two are going to steal the show? I know Azim Davis is a great fight, headlining, but this one, people seem to be quite interested in seeing how this one goes.
I think so. I definitely feel like we're both going to be bringing our A game. I think in this case, familiarity and the respect that we have will force us into a different level of preparation, and I think that will be very key in determining the winner of this fight.
And going into this fight, knowing someone as well as Jeamie, like, when do you switch on as a fighter? When do you make that switch where you're zoned in on him and you've got to sort of put that to one side, or is it like as soon as training camp started?
I'm locked in already, to be brutally honest. For me personally, once I had the confirmation that the fight's definitely on, I immediately started making preparations and the mental switch. My lifestyle completely changes in terms of how I now lock in to make the fight the centerfold in my daily preparation. I believe that kind of focus is what always allowed me to bring the type of energy I've brought on the night, and this will be no different.
What do you think the main difference will be between winning and losing this fight? Why do you believe you beat TKV?
I simply believe it's development. I feel like we've both gone pro since we last fought in the amateurs. We've both had our own journeys of development, and I just feel like now this fight will be to showcase where we have developed at this stage of our career thus far since we last fought. And I just believe it will just simply be a case of my development will allow me to achieve the win.
And seeing having sparred each other, fought each other in the amateurs, how do you think the styles are gonna gel?
I think the styles will gel very well. I think it will be a fan-friendly fight. I think people are in for a treat. Definitely, they're in for a treat.
I believe you win the fight by knockout?
I don't have to make a prediction on this fight. I definitely feel I'm more than capable of winning this fight by knockout, but I don't think it will be a foregone conclusion. I'm just looking to win by any means. I believe I've proven in all my fights that winning is my only objective. But listen, a knockout presents itself, I'll definitely take it.
Franklin, we've got a massive heavyweight fight next week, Anthony Joshua against Daniel Dubois. Believe you've actually been in camp with Dubois with this one, correct me if I'm wrong. How has that sparring been, and how's Daniel looking?
Daniel's looking very strong, very fit. I believe it's been very key to my own preparation as well. The rounds I've gained from him have been invaluable in terms of helping me to get ready for this fight. I believe we're going to see the best Daniel Dubois come next weekend, and even though I've not been in camp with Joshua, I would assume that Joshua has also used this fight as an opportunity to also up his game. I feel like fights like this where they know each other, or me and Jeamie know each other, because you know what's in front of you, the level of preparation takes a different focus, and I think that will mean that this weekend we're in for a treat.
Last one, have you sparred Joshua, and if so, how does the power compare?
Believe it or not, I never got the opportunity to spar Joshua. Again, I don't believe there's any particular reason. It's just never unfolded. Things never just matched up in that way. But no, I've done many rounds with Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, and what's the most impressive thing about sparring Dubois?
I would say his jab is probably his key attribute. Everyone talks about the right hand and the power and stuff like that. Sure, but it is his jab and his feet that really allow everything else to flow. And I think that's probably his best attribute. He has a very piston-like jab, I would say, probably similar to Ray Mercer, to the fans back home who know who I'm talking about. That's probably his best attribute.
All right, well, Franklin, I know the press conference is about to start, so I appreciate your time, and we'll definitely catch up on fight week.
Definitely, thank you.